What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I'm going to be covering the topics of my approach to fitness and my approach to weight loss and looking the way that I do. So we're going to be running through a few pointers of the kind of things that I kind of concentrate on first before anything. So as you can see in the list of order, I've got training, nutrition and rest. Training being the first one that I always look at way before the nutrition, which a lot of people will kind of go straight to this and think that, you know, if I eat in a calorie deficit, that's just going to be enough. But kind of these two need to be in hand. But as me as an individual, my training is the priority that I kind of make at the top of the list. The reason why I picked training is because if the training isn't there, the nutrition won't go in hand with it. So there's a few points that I want to kind of bring up with the training, which is the intensity of sessions. Again, a lot of people that will find that who just kind of think, oh, I'll be in a calorie deficit, and you know, if I just eat these amount of numbers, the training kind of will just happen. But where a lot of people will be mainly sort of like on their phones during sort of the gym, they'll be chatting to friends in the gym, taking more rest periods than actually, you know, needed. Things like that kind of play a massive part. And again, with training, as again, like for myself, I'm not sort of a one-trick pony. Again, we want to look and hold up as much muscle mass as possible and reduce as much body fat as we can. So the ways that I do this is the intensity of my weight sessions, and then we go on to the cardio part of the side of it. So I don't really go into sort of anything that is steady state, as if you've been following me on Instagram or anything like that and seen previous stuff that I do with regards to sort of training, then you'll know you'll never see me sort of just like walking on a treadmill. Don't get me wrong, there is a place for steady state, but I'm the sort of person that likes to raise their heart rate. I like to feel fit, I like to keep healthy, especially with the heart and things, and I also like to challenge myself. So with regards to sort of cardio, it's more sort of high intensity stuff but short and sharp. So there'll never be sort of long durations of, you know, 30 to 40 minutes. One, primarily because I don't have that time in the day to do that. Even if I do, it'll have to be super late at night or even really early in the morning. So I kind of prioritize intensity of those weight sessions because we wanted to, you know, retain as much muscle as possible and also burn as much body fat as well. So with that, we get that intensity there. But if most people just sort of concentrate on the cardio, you're more likely to gonna, you know, burn through muscle rather than sort of body fat. So again, this is where the nutrition part comes into play with it. So the nutrition, so imagine that there's three stages, well, three parts of a nutrition protocol. So we have a surplus where we eat more food to technically build muscle and you know, gain a bit more weight. We have a maintenance phase, which is where we kind of just level out and maintain that sort of current state. And then we have a calorie deficit, which is below our maintenance. So we're going to be, you know, burning more calories than that we actually are going to consume. So as like I like to say in good old fashion, I always kind of stay around the maintenance level of calories. Again, this is all individual. This is not to, you know, everybody. This is just how I approach my sort of goals. Is I'll always go on sort of a maintenance level through Monday till Friday, and then due to sort of like around sort of like a Saturday or Sunday, then I'll reward myself with you know, either like a cheat meal or go out with friends and families or whatever the occasion is. I don't do that every week, but I'll kind of, you know, if I know I'm going out, I'll always reward it and, you know, always make sure those maintenance numbers through Monday to Friday are spot on, basically. So, and if you kind of think you want to drink alcohol through that, always go for sort of like a lower calorie sort of drink. So no wine, no beers, things like gin and, you know, vodka, sodas, stuff like that, which is low in calories, so you're not getting that sugar content through the alcohol. Another one that a lot of people don't look at is rest, which is also comes down to sleep. So a lot of people who think that they're lazy, or you think of someone right now and think, oh yeah, they're super lazy, that's why they're overweight. But 9 times out of 10 is because the reason why they're lazy is because they don't look after this. So if they're getting enough sleep, going bed at a reasonable time, getting sort of that 6, 7, 8 hours a night, their day the next day is going to be way more productive because they've got that energy, they've had that rest. But whereas like if they haven't had that sleep, you kind of tend to see people, well, especially in my case, that I'll fall off on sort of nutrition sides. I'll opt to sort of get like takeaway or even fast food, all those kind of things, and then this kind of depriments my training also. So it kind of hits all the 3 heads of my 3 sort of stables of how how I look, how I take my fitness kind of seriously and regards to that. So again, when we come talking about training, I like different varieties of training, which will be sort of bodybuilding. I'll do Olympic lifting. I'll also do like body weight, all those kind of different things. So I won't be one trick pony, and that way that gives the body it doesn't think it's doing the same thing repetitively over and over again, and it adapts to different things. So your body will change. So if you can lift say 100 kilos on a bench press 1 week, and then you load it again the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks at 105, that is adaptation to load. So your body will progress in that way, and also hopefully build more muscle fibers. Once you break them down, they repair, they grow and get bigger and stronger. So yeah, hopefully that is enough, guys. Those are kind of my 3 stables, like I said, that I kind of take to approach with how I look, how I train. But if you have any questions regarding sort of training or nutrition, there's also a link down to my website, which is got all my programs on there, all my one-to-one online coaching. But if you have any questions, drop a comment down below. If you have any questions regarding this, leave them down below now. Hit that subscribe button, and also give me a little thumbs up. But I'll see you all in the next video.
Do you see the thoughts that I'm setting free?